I think if it was interesting, it would be interesting if we could do this, if we could dim all the lights and have it completely black in here. If we were able to shine lights on every person that was sitting here tonight and said, am I worthy of love? It would be amazing to see how many lights would shine, because at the cry of so many hearts, it is this, am I loved? Am I worthy of love? And the Christmas message is yes, you are loved with an unconditional love. His love is not based on your performance. He loves you as you are, period. That is what we celebrate tonight. God not only sees you, he not only came to be with us, he loves you. Not because of what you have, not because of what you do, not because of all your accomplishments, and not because of who you know. He loves you because he created you, uniquely you. And his radical, unconditional love is for you from the moment you came and from the moment you came to life in your mother's womb. There's a passage near the end of the New Testament that summarizes this unconditional love in such a powerful way. 1 John chapter 4, verse 7 reads, "Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God." As I think about this on Christmas Eve, as I pull back and look at all the hard things that are happening in our world right now, as I stop and think about all the hard things that are happening in our country right now, when I stop and ponder on what all the hard things that are happening in so many lives personally that are sitting here tonight, as I look around and I know there are so many familiar faces, I know with that face there's a story. And I know the story is hard. I know the story has circumstances that some stories that I know of, if I had to face, I don't know if I would have the strength that these people have. It's hard. And yet I believe with all my being that no matter what we face, the solutions to all the tensions in our world, in our country, in our lives, everything that we face on this earth, that we will not find the solution in men. They are found only in God. The solutions are found in God, and they are found in men and women who have been found by God. God Almighty is the one who speaks hope, the one who speaks peace, the one who speaks joy, the one who speaks love. In fact, the message of Christmas is that the hope, the peace, the joy, the love that every soul longs for is actually embodied in a person, and his name is Jesus. And when you think about the Christmas message, this nativity scene, so simple, handcrafted by people in Uganda. If everybody remembers, Benson brought this as a gift to the bridge last week. And here's the thing, or last year, I mean. And here's the thing, when you take away the wise men who really didn't show up that night, we know that. It was a couple of years later. When you take away the shepherd, when you take away the sheep, and all you're left with is a humble man and a humble mother and the baby. This snapshot, this right here, is all we need. It's all the hope. It's all the peace. It's all the joy and all the love that every soul longs for is right here in this scene. John continues, everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. And look at what comes next. God is going to define what his love is all about. This is how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him. If you want to know love, look in the manger. If you want to know love, listen to the angels. If you want to know love, see a God who was willing to enter this world as one of us. Emmanuel, God with us. So we could hear God. So that we could see God. So that we could know him. And be brought back to him. Because wrapped up in this love is grace, truth, and forgiveness. Yes, God loves us unconditionally, but he loves us too much to leave us in the condition we are. There's a song, a familiar worship song that I forget the title. Kelly could probably rhyme it off immediately, but that's one of the lines in it that I love. God loves us too much to leave us as we are. The truth is, we are or we were far from God. That is where we sit here tonight. There is either one or the other. You are either loved, there was a time when you were apart from God, or you are apart from God. Separated by sin. And we don't like that word. That word seems so, it seems to kill joy. The word sin seems to bring all this bad emotion. And quite simply, it just means that we've missed God's best. God has said this is what life looks like. This is how you order your life. And when we miss God's best, when we miss the mark, that is sin. The truth is we are or we were far from God, separated by sin. The truth is there was no way we could make it without Christ coming to die for me, coming to die for you, coming so that our relationship with the Father could be restored. The truth is, we all need grace. If you have one regret, if you have one stain in life, if you have 1 ounce of shame, if you have one memory still haunting you of a decision you made, if there is a cloud over you that says, I could have done better, I should have done different, I wish I could change, I have tried to make it right. If that's you, then you need grace that only God can give. You need the forgiveness that only God can give. Friends, that grace, that forgiveness was in that manger. And it still exists. The truth is that not only do we, this love that God is offering us, that we move towards to receive the grace, to hear the truth, and to experience forgiveness, also requires that we repent. That's another word that we don't like. But all it means is to turn. You see, in life, if we are either headed in one direction or the other. We are either moving away from God, or we are moving towards him. Repent means that I was moving away from God and I turned 180 degrees and started moving towards God. This manger, the power of hope, the power of joy, the power of peace, the power of love, and wrapped up in this infant was grace, truth, forgiveness, providing a way for us to turn back to God.